What's up guys, it's Theo here coming to you live with another coding tutorial. Welcome back to Introduction to ReactJS, the second part of the series on CodeCademy. We are on part 11 in the series. So this is, what is this unit called? Style. Lesson, learn simple styling in React. So we're on the first part. It says in this unit you will learn a variety of useful techniques that React programmers are expected to know. You'll learn how to make a stateless functional component, how to make a prop type, how to write a form, and how to use styles. You'll also be introduced to your second programming pattern, dividing components into presentational components and container components. Click Next to begin. Okay. So there are many different ways to use styles in React. This lesson is focused on one of them, inline styles. Inline style is a style that's written as an attribute like this. Style, so you're just binding color right there. Notice that double curly braces, what are those for? The outer curly braces inject JavaScript and JSX. They say everything between us should be read as JavaScript, not JSX. The inner curly braces create a JavaScript object literal. They make this a valid JavaScript object. If you inject an object literal into JSX, your entire injection is only that object literal, then you will end up with double curly braces. There's nothing unusual about how they work, but they look funny and can be confusing. Click Run to see the H1 rendered to the browser. How can you add styles to this poor H1? So let's give this H1 an inline style. So we'll say style equals, and we're going to bind it with double braces, and we're going to say background. Our object is background is the key. Our value is light blue, and then we also have a key of color, and our value is going to be dark red. So let's make sure this works. Okay, looks like it worked. And let's move on to the next one. So 3, that's all you need to apply basic styles in React. Simple and straightforward. One problem with this approach is that it becomes obnoxious if you want to use more than just a few styles. An alternative that's often nicer is to store a style object in a variable and then inject that variable into JSX. Look in the code editor for an example. The style object is defined on lines 3 to 6, and then you're just passing in that with single braces because this is already an object. If you aren't used to using modules, then this code may have made you twitch uncontrollably. Defining a variable name style in the top level scope would be an extremely bad idea in many JavaScript environments. In React, however, it's totally fine. Remember that every file is invisible to every other file except for what you choose to expose via module.exports. You could have 100 different files, all with global variables named style, and there could be no conflicts. Select style.me.js, make a new line after React DOM. On this line, declare a new variable called styles, and then we'll set it equal to this object with a key of light blue, or a key of background value of light blue, and then a key of color, and a value of dark red. And let's run that. Make sure that's good to go. And let's see. Cool. That looks good. 2, change the value of H1 style attribute so that it's now picking up this binding. So we can get rid of one of these, and now we just set it equal to styles. So now it should pick up this object, which is a heck of a lot easier if you ask me. So let's ensure this is working. Cool. Move on to 4 of 6. In regular JavaScript, style names are written in hyphenated lowercase. In React, those same names are instead written in camel case. This has zero effect on style property values, only on style property names. Give your style objects 2 more properties. So we're going to give it a margin top. That's going to be 100 pixels, and then we're going to give it a font size, camel case again, 50 pixels, and let's make sure this runs. So it's a pretty simple unit, I think, sort of getting us familiarized with the styles in ReactJS. So I'll make sure this is good to go. Okay, any day now. I don't know if they're like servers are just like lagging because it seems like I have to refresh it a lot. Let me try one more time to refresh. Okay, so I already have these properties on. Let me click run again, and hopefully that gets us where we need to go. Okay, cool. Moving on. in the last exercise, you learned how style names are slightly different in React than they are in regular JavaScript. In this exercise, you will learn how style values are slightly different in React than they are in regular JavaScript. In regular JS, style values are almost always strings. Even if a style value is numeric, you usually have to write it as a string so that you can specify a unit. For example, you have to write 450 pixels or 20%. In React, if you write a style value as a number, then the unit pixels is assumed. Okay, if you want to use units other than pixels, you can use a string. Specifying pixels with a string will still work, although it's redundant. Few specific styles will not automatically fill in the pixels for you. These are styles where you aren't likely to use pixels anyways, so you don't really have to worry about it. So you can read that if you want. And let's just change this out so we don't need to use the pixels anymore. So now we can remove this as a string and just make it a literal, and remove the pixels. And I think that's what we want. And we can, now they're just numbers, we can run that, make sure this is good to go. Cool. And so it says, what if you want to reuse, let me make sure this is the last one, yeah. What if you want to reuse styles for several different components? One way is to make styles reusable, and then you can export it. Export the styles you want via module.exports. You can then require your styles into any component that wants them. In the code editor, move back and forth between Facebook styles and Facebook color thief. So it looks like we're requiring the styles, and then we're using them. Where are we using them? Styles. Yeah, we're using them right here. Grabbing that object and that key. You have a meeting in 5 minutes with an important client. It is crucial that you impress them by showing off a beautiful React website. You haven't used any styles at all yet. Oh no, you do have some styles that you wrote one night while lost in a deep dream. Open styles.js. Okay. See your subconscious styles. Intriguing, but your dream styles aren't connected to the rest of your app, so at the moment they're worthless. Can you apply your styles before it's too late? Click run to see the current state of things. Maybe you don't need to apply your dream styles. Maybe your site is impressive enough already. Okay, let's see what this serves us up. See how bad it looks. Okay, cool. This is pretty bland, and so now we need to export the styles. So the way we do that is, I'm going to actually store this in a variable called styles, and then I'm going to have, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take off all of these. I'm going to change these to keys, just because I don't know how I want to do that. Padding, and then color, and then let me change these all to, we're going to do it sort of my way, I guess, and background, font size, and then we'll change that, the key, and then font family, handwriting cursive, did I remove one? Yeah, I think I removed one, and then color green, and then we'll do module dot exports equals styles. Now we should have the styles. I'm going to do it this way. Maybe it won't like that. Maybe I have to do it the way they want. But let's just see. See if that's good enough. Kind of like the idea of storing it in a variable like that. No? Okay. I guess it wants me to do it their way. So let's just go back and change it then to... actually, hold on. Let me do this. Let me reset my code, because I think it's going to restart the exercise. No, it did. Font family. Let me just reset this real quick. Restart. And reset. Okay, cool. And then let's just export this again. And then let's run that. Make sure this is all good to go. And then let's see if this is good. Exporting it. Sometimes they're kind of overly strict, I think, with the syntax, but okay, come on. Here we go, slowly. All right, cool. 3 of these styles are all you got. You're going to have to use them in both home and attention grabber. Just go to home and home.js, and then we want to require this So let me bring this out a little bit more. And basically we're just going to home.js. We're going to require what looks like it's already in there. Create a new line. Oh, after. Okay. Declare a new variable called style. So we'll say var styles equals require. And then what is it going to be called? It's going to be called .styles.js, and then home.js. Let's run that. We got to do an attention grabber too, but let's make sure this is good to go. Okay. So this should work. Let's see if it picked up my styles. Okay, looks like it restarted the server. Let's see if it's good. Cool. So for now, select attention grabber. Copy and paste this. I'm gonna use that again. Create a new line after React. Declare a new variable called styles. Make it equal to your export styles. And then so we'll just do that. We'll run that. Make sure this is good to go as well. Okay, gotta wait for it to restart. Okay, cool. Looks like it is starting back up, and that worked. Now you can use your dream style. Select home.js in between var styles and var home to find a new variable. So we're just gonna, just for time's sake, copy and paste that in there. Now select attention grabber.js, and then we're gonna add this object in there between var styles and attention grabber. And then let's run that. We should only have one more to go. So we can just refresh this manually. No, maybe not. Okay, refresh here in a second, and then we'll see if what we did was correct. Okay, cool, that worked. And finally, the client is walking into the conference room. Quick, use those styles. In homes, render function, give the div a style attribute. So style attribute of div style, and then in attention grabber, render, give the h1 a style of h1 style. So cool, and then we'll set that equal to h1 style. I kind of like that. I'll be honest, I kind of like that feature. Click run and expand the browser. The client falls to pieces over your minimalist, elegant design. Raises for everyone. Nice. Sounds good. So let's make sure this pans out correctly for us. Okay, restarting. And let's see this in action. See the great styles we've applied. Wow, that's pretty ugly, to be honest, but whatever. Okay, cool. So this is congratulations, you earned a new achievement, lesson completed style. Cool. So we're done with that one, guys. Next one looks like is going to be container components from presentational components. Learn your second React programming pattern. So yeah, guys, we just finished style. So next one will be this one in advanced React. And yeah, guys, thanks for following along. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're 44% through, and I'll keep them coming. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, go to thumbs up. You know, let me know what you think about the videos, what you want to see next. Always appreciate it, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.